Hello everybody. The Wedding Chapel have rescued me this morning, Saturday the 25th of July, and I thank them very much. Have received this week absolutely marvellous help from people and shops, and also I'd like to thank very much everybody who watched last week's video and also all the previous ones. Thank you to everybody. That's all the people that helped me, the shops, and all the viewers. Thank you again ever so much. This last week has proved interesting, to say the least. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that this particular video really goes down well. There's quite a lot in it, so I'm not going to say any more or any clues except to again, please accept my thanks, one and all. And I'm going to get on with it now. We go right back to the Monday. Thank you ever so much. Bye-bye now. Enjoy this one, please. One of our day outs today, and we are on our way to Anchorsholme Park. I'd like to show you where we are. We're 200 yards short of Cleveland's High Street. A tram has just dropped me off here. There's the petrol station, and there is the store of the Liddles and Anchorsholme Park, just 200 yards up this road that you will see next time. There we are, just 200 yards up that road, Anchorsholme Park. This is my first visit here, and we are greeted with this arch-type sign. And we'll have a look at this signboard here. Oh, it's also got an actual bowling club here and social club. We will find out some things together. A very big day today here. As you can see, look, the official opening today, Monday the 20th of July. Now, I only knew about this 24 hours ago. That's all. I kindly received an email message telling me about it. A wondrous park with the compliments of United Utilities, who have performed wonders here. I am very well aware of the project, which has taken 5 years. 5 years United Utilities have been working here. One cracking result. Please let me explain today's programme. Now, this work here has taken place over 2 phases. The first phase, United Utilities laying all their pipes, ingoing and outgoing. And the second part, to have left the park like it has with all these attractions. This is what I'm paying attention to, not the pipe laying, etc., but the amenities that they have left as a legacy to this park. And on entering the park, this is the first thing we see, the bowling green. One bowling green in front of you, flat as a pancake. And this is a view of the huts where the players wait to take their shots on this very, very nice and well kept actual bowling green. Now, the first thing I have to do is I have to go and find a gentleman called Paul, who is going to introduce this video for me.
Hello, I'm Councillor Paul Galley, and this is Councillor Christian Cox, and this is Lisa Arnold from Blackpool Council. Oh, sorry, alright, I thought that was just the intro. So welcome to Anchorsholme Park and our grand opening. It's been something we've all been very excited about for a long time, and the idea of this park is it's going to be a new type of park for Blackpool. It's going to provide lots of entertainment, sports, skills, opportunities for adults to learn all sorts of different opportunities through their lives, and we're very, very excited. It's been 6 years in the making, and today we've finally got people here enjoying it.
Well, may I thank you for this, Paul, and also these two lovely people next to you. Thank you both very, very much indeed. Very grateful, and again, I thank all three of you. Thank you very much. I really must show you this. Just one item from phase one, and one of the many wonders that United Utilities have performed here. Where we are walking, and that's the refreshment bar right in front of you. Where we are walking now is in fact under this ground is an underground storage tank. It is 90 feet deep and capable of holding all the water that would fill 5 Olympic-sized swimming pools. For all those that are interested in the pipework, can I please suggest that you visit the website of United Utilities, and you will find all their videos and also all the other videos made about all this project, which has taken 5 years. And now this little channel of mine will purely concentrate on all the rides, etc., that United Utilities and others have left towards this park. Lots of other sporting activities as well. A credit to all involved. A football pitch here, all nicely marked out as well. Possibly a great area for five-a-side football here. Right next door to that pitch, we find 2 full-size tennis courts, beautifully marked out. The entrance is just up here. We're welcome to go in like everybody else is, and we find ourselves looking at the first court here, beautifully marked out. Now, as a point of interest, the green section that you are looking at is a special porous tarmac mix. It's very, very spongy, and it will serve very well when the heavy rains come. It's a special porous tarmac mix. And past these tennis courts, there is a netball and basketball pitch. Again, beautifully marked out, with the same mix of that tarmac.
Break the code!
I don't know, I remember it was
Good work! The code is 5, 4, 3, 8. Break the code!
all if you go from 4 to 3, you got the big one.
Good work!
They get quite hard, so I
Code
can't remember that.
is 3, 8, 7, 2. Break the code!
You have to phone the number.
7.
We are the...
Now, who have we here? It looks like Paul, it could be Paul, and yes, it's Councillor Paul Galley. The first of 3 fun things for the juniors. I'm having to show them without minors, of course. This is the first one. And here is the second one, a wonderful slide for the very juniors, I would suggest. This will bring them on leaps and bounds. This looks really great for them, it really does. In the shape of a boat. And this is the third and final one that I can show. Lots more are available. hang on a minute, hang on a minute. The children are all loving this lovely boat on a very calm sea. They're really enjoying this. That's where I was on the previous clip. Now I have found the pond. Now it's necessary for myself to take you out to the park for just a moment. That's the road that takes you all the way to Blackpool, and this is another entrance. There's many entrances to this park. And just up here, a couple of paces, and we will meet up with the pond. So you know roughly where it is. You won't get lost anyway, you just follow the path. There's a lovely path that goes right round this actual park. And in front now, you will see the lovely pond of Anchorsholme Park. I'm sure that in the near future, all the usual pond creatures will appear here. The frog families, certainly. Two lovely ladies and two lovely dogs entering the park today. They will have a great walk round. They really will. To end our visit today of Anchorsholme Park, we see two ladies at their souvenirs table. We thank Anchorsholme Park as a whole for this visit. And please remember, this video was all about the rides and all the sporting activities that are available. Bye bye everybody, bye bye, and once again, thank you.
They're awesome flavours.
One or two.
Just watch one. That's the cherry and blue raspberry.
It's like the afro.
There you go.
Thank you.
$2.50. Thank you very much.
See you later.
Thank you.
Just the stock really, if you want to do the stock.
our weekly visits to the build of the Premier Inn. Now, I was very, very pleased to gather these clips this morning, and I do hope that they prove to be also interesting to everybody. Please notice how the boards are dismantled from the top of the build. It would be the same procedure for the scaffold, but here we can see how the scaffold company's crew handle this. It takes 5 crew members to pass these boards down safely. I found that very interesting, and I hope it makes a good clip. So we'll proceed now. Moving a few paces, we now see a view of the side elevation, and you will probably notice the removal of quite a bit of scaffold here. A view of Blackpool's Town Hall and the clock. The clock is ticking, and it is also ticking here at the front of this build. You will see rapid progress here, and here can be shown what I mean by progress. A colossal amount of scaffold and all the boards removed from here. As we journey up to the top of this build, you can see what I mean. Only a small fraction remains. And the sandstone and the facing brick are now ever so pleased to show themselves to everybody. Well worth waiting for. I have just spoken with the site manager, and he tells me at this very moment the 2 main doors are being attended to today. That's the 1 door for the hotel and 1 door for the restaurants. So rapid progress here with the introduction of those 2 new doors. And it is with this view here that we end our weekly visit here to the Premier Inn. I hope you all have found this very, very interesting. Bye-bye. One absolutely awful morning again. Now today is a very, very important day for Topping Street. We are just now approaching the area that applies to. In front you see all the gangs. They're all working together as one team. And there is a view of Champs Sports Bar. Now what this is today, it is the first layer of asphalt along this last part of Topping Street. Yes, this is the first layer that you see. Now there's 2 other layers to go on top of this one. Several things to point out on our journey down here. Oh, can you see the framework there? That steel framework. It's a new actual bus stop. There we are, that's straight in front of you. I'm hoping that you can see. I'm sure you can. Yes, this is the new framework for 1 of 2 new bus stops along Topping Street. And there we can see the gangs all doing their parts, all doing their speciality parts to complete this task here today. Another new item just coming into view now, and this is a lovely seating area. There we are, never been sat on. And please notice the second actual new bus stop. There's the framework for the second new actual bus stop. Making our way now down to the end of Topping Street. As you can see, half the road already laid in asphalt. Just going to pass that roller. Oh, that's handy. I do believe if we're lucky, we're going to have an arrival of some more asphalt. That would, yes, I'm almost certain. I'm almost certain that will contain asphalt. We will catch up with that. So we are now at the end of Topping Street, or the start of Topping Street. That's the area closest to the Winter Gardens. Just going to make sure you know where you are, because we have another area here as a sort of signpost, and that area is this new hair and beauty shop of Jilly Bob's. There we are, Jilly Bob's hair and beauty shop. Now I'm going to catch up with that asphalt lorry. We are back where we started, virtually outside Champs Sports Bar. Now the gang here are waiting for that new arrival of asphalt. And here comes their order, a lorry load of hot asphalt, which will be poured straight in to the spreader. You will see all the smoke in a moment come out. Well, I'm very pleased to have captured this. I didn't think I had any chance at all due to this awful weather. But as you can see, I hope I've showed you what's happening along Topping Street this morning on the Thursday. We must now move on to our next venue in case it starts up again, which it will. Another window of opportunity of doing some filming here. Now this has to be done. Please notice all the barriers across the road, and this is the side which contains the bus stop outside Wilko's. Now the message from myself today, which is the Thursday, is that this bus stop is now closed, and it is going to be closed until the new project has been finished. That's the build of the hotel, etc. Now, Blackpool Transport have acted ever so quickly, and the buses that you would have caught here are stopping also in Queen Street. So if you used to catch a bus from Corporation Street or Abingdon Street and it stopped here, you can pick it up at Queen Street. Now the reason why Blackpool Transport have kindly done this is if you were coming out of Sainsbury's, etc., or Iceland, it's quicker to walk to Queen Street than it would be down the bottom of Corporation Street. So that's my message to everybody. Any bus that stopped here you can pick up at your usual stop on Queen Street. This is Thursday, as you know, and all this relates and took place yesterday on the Wednesday. Oh, there's a lorry there taking away some of those paving slabs. They're going to be stored until everything is all finished here. All those trials holes, etc. Again, I must say I'm ever so pleased to have done this. Now, Queen Street is the first turning on the left across the road. Just cross the road to Markelly's and it's the first turning on the left. We are expected at 1 o'clock here, and that's the time now, so we will go inside and see the progress here. We are inside now. Now there's quite a lot to show you this afternoon, and the first thing I would like to show you are these new doors. There's the main doors and there's these doors here. Now, one of the most important things is when these doors were thought of and placed, they were thought very strongly in the respect that they were made for wheelchair users. They're very wide, so if you have a wheelchair, there's no problem at all. You will easily get in here. Over here, we see a door actually being fitted. And now another look at this very impressive rough sawn actual bar. Now the top that you saw last time has been taken away. The stainless steel company have that, and they will put their stainless steel on the top of the template which they have and return it with a beautiful finish of stainless steel. And there's where all the optics will go, again in that rough sawn finish. Moving around, and we see the installation of a very, very big television. And as we move round, surprisingly enough, we see yet another big television. All down there, as you know, is the toilets. So we won't trouble to go down there because you've seen them several times. They're just toilets, very nice ones. A look at the ceiling, a full-length view of this ceiling, all being replaced today. They had to get access for a couple of reasons. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the kitchen area. Just make our way now to the kitchen area, and we see these lovely, lovely new walls and ceilings, and all the electricity cables in place now for all the cookers and fridges, etc. Now, something very interesting. In front, actually, is a service lift. Yes, there is a service lift here, and what you're looking at is a set of brand new doors that were fitted yesterday. Now, this lift, this service lift, will enable food to go upstairs, and obviously the food upstairs available to be sent downstairs. A service lift which serves both floors. Actually, there's 2 stories here. There's this ground floor which we're on, and there's 2 other stories above. Just show you another quick view of this kitchen area. There's another huge area here. It's all over the foot as well. You see it? Well, that completes our visit today, and as you can see, things taking shape very, very nicely. A lot of thought has been put into here, an awful lot of thought. So we'll say thank you to Adam and everybody else who has invited us here this afternoon, and look forward to coming back one day next week where further progress would have been made. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye. To start our Friday, Abingdon Street, that's where we are. Now we're just going to pay 2 visits, and then we have an invite into a shop. Now the first visit will be Emily James, and then the next one will be Tony in his bread basket, which is next door. So we'll just pop in, and Aaron would like to see us.
Hello, my name's Aaron and I'm one of the co-owners here at Emily James Cafe and Bistro on Abingdon Street in Blackpool. From my family to yours, I would like to say a huge thank you to every single person who has come in or given us our best wishes for our new opening of this Cafe and Bistro here in Blackpool. If you haven't visited us yet, we can't wait to meet you. We're doing afternoon teas, Sunday roasts, lunches, breakfasts, celebration cakes all made to order, and also we have a variety of gluten-free and vegan-free cakes too.
Aaron, that's great. I must move on now. Now, thank you for your time, and that was lovely. Well done.
Thank you.
We must go exactly next door to Tony's bread basket now, where I think he's waiting for us.
Afternoon, Colin. Welcome to Blackpool at Abingdon Street, where we are situated at the bread basket. Would you like to come inside? I'd just like to go through some of the pies that we sell in our store. We do the traditional pasty, corned beef pasty, the Scotch eggs. We do 3 sizes of pork pies. We do the medium pork pies, the large pork pies, the dinky pork pies. We do quiche. If we go down to the bottom there, we do beef pies, meat and potato, sausage rolls, cottage pie, hot pots, chunky steak, 2 portion hot pots and meat and potato, steak pies, steak and Stilton, butter pies, cheese and onion, steak puddings, mince and onion, chicken and mushroom, and steak and kidney. Also, we do a selection of fruit pies. We mainly do the apple, blackcurrant, cherry or rhubarb in any size. We've also got the extra large eclairs, which we sell a lot of to our holiday makers in Blackpool, and a few other treats that we sell. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you as well, Tony, for that lovely tour of your great shop. Thank you very much. Bye-bye
Thank
now,
you.
Tony.
Cheers.
Bye-bye. And this is where we're going, into Cully's World 2. It's called Cully's World 2 because they previously had their first shop, which is, they've relocated here in short. So this is called Cully's World 2. I'll just show you now, as we have a dry period, I can show you the frontage of the shop. And then we will go inside, and I think there's a young lady inside waiting to show us around.
Hello, welcome to Cully's World 2. I'm Christy. This is Cully's World 2. Here we have the masks and the hand sanitizer. We'll have to wear a mask now. And over here, this is where we have the computers. You get 3 hours for £10. You can go on the internet or any console we have, including Xbox, PS4, PS3, etc. Here you can just sit down, relax. You do get a coffee when you come in and pay the price to use the internet. Over here we have our stock of DVDs, all in alphabetical order. We have series, drama, horror, all kinds, different prices. You still have to keep your 2 metre distance. This is where, over here, we have more stock. As you can see, we are still putting away. Here are some good collectibles. We have Doctor Who, also we have other box sets over here, and anything you are looking for, just come in and we can help. Here are some of the games we sell, including Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, the Wii games, PS4, PS2, etc. And over here, you pay 2 hours for £10 on the V-Bays. This is virtual reality. You pop them on using the wireless controllers, and you can press any game that we have. And there's like Creed, like boxing, dance. So if there's anything like that you want to play, you can come in and you get 2 hours for £10, which is really good, especially if you just want some chill time, get away from the missus. And over here you can see more stock, and we do sell some of the consoles, which I think they're put away at the moment, or they're at the back, the front I think as well. The shop window. And we also have some of these in different types. So it's changing every week, so I'll just pop in and check it out. Thank you.
Thank you ever so much, Christy, for all your time and the effort you put in, and also the shop. And I look forward very much to my next visit next week. Yes, Christy?
We'll see.
Thank you, thank you. You have a nice day now.
Thank you very
ever
much.
so much.
Take care.
Absolutely marvellous news. In 30 minutes' time, this pier reopens as a whole. So we will wait, and then I will take you on the pier to find out what happened. The other side of the security panels that you can see stands the water that unfortunately is in a bad state after the fire. You've done a great job here. Moving around here, tremendous job here. And straight in front of you is the workshop that unfortunately caused the fire. Everybody's worked very hard. The pier is now fully open. An incredible view of the front of the Sands Venue Resort Hotel. All the barriers have been taken away and you can now stand flush against the actual building itself. What a cracking job these contractors have done to remove not only all the barriers but also all the plant machinery and all the bits and pieces that were hanging about. An incredible job, first class. The pavement is spotless against this front of the build. Just cannot get over it. This is a shock to me. We are round the side now, looking at that new restaurant and actual bar, which will be one day in this extension. And we can see now also this first side completely clear of everything. There is not one single obstruction from the arcade area to the build of the Sands Venue Resort Hotel. And look how nicely those sandstone flags have settled in. And that will take us to our first view of the actual entrance and the canopy. Just crossed over the road to show you a view of the rear. And while I'm here, I would like to further explain 95% of the plant machinery all taken away. That's the mobile crane and the majority of the scissor lifts and other plant machinery. Just a couple of scissor lifts remain and one cherry picker. And all of these will go at the end of next week, at the latest. We are round the second side now, and again, this is another area where all the barriers have gone, and cars and people are walking and being parked right up against the build of this second side. An incredible job. Absolutely incredible to remove all of this and leave it like this. The end of phase 1. A very fortunate opportunity of looking into the build, and I've been told that inside it is all hollow. This is the end of phase 1, and now everybody must wait now for instructions for phase 2 to start. Well done to the contractors on phase 1. Hello, thank you for viewing, and I do hope you enjoy. Now, to close this video this week, I have a clip. However, it looks a bit fishy to me, but I'm going to run with it. I'll leave you in their hands, and thank you once again for everything. See you next week. Bye-bye.